2, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Texans and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it comes your way next.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Houston Texans and the Minnesota Vikings. Lewis has the first down and then some. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Tua. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. This is Lewis on the handoff. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
The numbers on the ground for Lynch a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Lewis here on 1st down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. 2nd and 12. he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Completes it to Dixon. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
On 2nd and goal, Tua, and it's caught. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Stonewalled on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2. Tua going to throw. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, my goodness. I thought he'd peel off. Instead, he makes the fair catch at the 2-yard line. Right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Following the penalty, Lynch. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Able to fight through one tackle. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one complete to Coates. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and through. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Houston's offense taking over again. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On the handoff, Lewis. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And another drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charles. Where have we seen this before? Very recently, but the last time they had it backed up like this, they took it the length of the field. Hard
to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. But, of course, that's the goal. So, as a secondary deal, get 2 first downs. Help yourself with field position and help your defense out. And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
On the handoff, Lynch found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Here's a give to Lynch. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
47-yard line, 1-yard gain.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Brought in by Coates. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
That's into the hands of the running back, Roundtree. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On second and a couple. Tua firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Tua, the final shot before half. And incomplete on the deep ball. So thanks to the late. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on second down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. On the give, this is Lynch. Oh, look at the juke. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They go play action here on first down. And this one caught by Coates. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, they'll throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Shotgun handoff for Lewis. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 30. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play there by Lewis. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Brings up second and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Tua to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Looking to pass. Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they take a 17-14 lead. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Thomas. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield.
This is intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Vikings 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Thomas.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
On 1st down, it's Johnston, and he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A big connection on that one. 36 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's
under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And now they're in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target. He covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Getting Mr. Roundtree out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal.
Touchdown, Vikings! A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Texans to take over. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. On first down, Tagovailoa. And he's got his man on the out route. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They run with Lewis out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Tua sets up to pass it. Going underneath for Lewis. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The Texans send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by a field goal, a little under 1:50 remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. First down, the run with Lynch. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Texans 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Extra point right down the middle. And it would appear barring some late remarks, they're going to get out of here with a comfortable victory. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. One final try for Tagovailoa. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there.